I stumbled onto a loophole in the lottery, grabbed a pen and paper, did some quick math, and in less than 5 minutes, I came up with a formula that couldn't lose. So I pulled $2,000 out of my retirement savings, handed it all to the cashier, and told him to give me tickets.
2,000.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to this week's Windfall Lottery Rolldown. Grab your tickets, have a seat, and let's get right to it.
When the draw came, I sat glued to the television, writing down every winning number. But when I tallied everything up, I'd lost more than $300. Still, I was convinced my math was solid. I just couldn't figure out what went wrong that night. My wife had friends over to play cards, but my mind was somewhere else. She noticed, pulled me aside, and tried to cheer me up.
Yeah, just because things didn't work out the way you wanted doesn't mean they won't. Good luck happens, same as bad.
Good luck. It happens same as bad.
Yeah, just math. What?
Oh, man, what a dummy. Not you, me.
And just like that, I had an epiphany. The problem wasn't the formula, it was the sample size. To make the odds work,
Here, let me show you, well, here. So if you take a coin and you flipped it 1,000 times, you might still get 60% heads. But if you flipped it 5,000 times, the probability gets closer to 50%. The sample has to be large enough to take luck out of the equation.
I needed to go big, so I doubled down behind my wife's back. I dropped $8,000 on tickets.
8,000.
Are you sure?
One day, a buddy casually brought up the lottery. My wife was sitting right there, and I instantly felt a little guilty. But I thought, maybe this is the perfect chance to test how she feels about it. And just as I expected, she wanted nothing to do with it, completely against the whole idea. Later, I told a friend of mine, who's an accountant, about my discovery.
That can't be true. Why not? Because it's the lottery, Jerry. There's a building of people in Detroit whose job it is to know how the numbers work. And they do.
I cannot believe you are my accountant.
But when the draw finally came, I turned my $8,000 in tickets into over 15 grand. Even though I was ready for it, I still couldn't hide my excitement. The formula worked, but I wasn't ready to tell my wife yet. I snuck the cash home, stuffed it in a sock, and hid it in my granddaughter's popcorn bucket. Next day, during a family get-together, I nearly had a heart attack. My granddaughter was whining for popcorn. Luckily, I grabbed the bucket just in time. But of course, she ran to her grandma and tattled on me. That night, my wife confronted me. I figured there was no point hiding anymore. So I came clean about everything.
I'm playing the lottery.
I meant the empty bag of Oreos.
I'm playing the lottery and I'm winning. I figured out the math and I won $15,000. I braced for her anger, but to my surprise, she was intrigued. Retirement was boring, and she was looking for a little fun anyway. So we teamed up. Life suddenly felt exciting again. Next day, we marched back to the store, ready to reinvest the 15 grand. But the tickets we needed weren't sold there anymore. The cashier told us we'd have to drive all the way to Massachusetts. A 10, hard drive, no problem. If anything, it made the whole thing more thrilling. The next morning, I woke up to the sound of my wife packing food for 3 days. She was so excited she hadn't slept a wink. And off we went, hand in hand, like we were young again. When we got there, I asked for 8,000 tickets.
We'd like to buy 8,000 windfall tickets.
8,000 windfall tickets is like $29,000.
No, $16,000.
$16,000.
And that is how much we brought.
The store owner was stunned. He'd never seen anything like it. Just printing the tickets took more than 8 hours, but we had nothing but time. By midnight, we finally had our tickets. Instead of resting, we stayed up all night checking numbers. And when the dust settled, we'd made over $21,000.
$21,043.
Holding that check in my hand, I felt like I was dreaming. It was real, but it didn't feel real. And here's the thing, we didn't keep it to ourselves. We brought in neighbors and friends, set up a little investment pool. Because with my formula, the bigger the sample size, the bigger the profits. With more money in the pot, we could buy tens of thousands of tickets at a time. One trip, we ordered over 40,000. Even printing them took 3 days. The owner didn't want to bother until I made him an offer. Chip in just $500, and he could be part of our group and share the profits. He agreed on the spot. Soon, he brought in his buddies too. Next thing we knew, we had new shareholders. 2 days later, they showed up at my door with the numbers tallied. We just made over 80 grand from then on. It snowballed, more tickets, more money. More neighbors joining in, people's lives started changing. Someone opened a bookstore. Another launched a soda shop. One guy finally got the sports car of his dreams and me. I announced at the shareholders meeting that we'd bring back the town's music festival, the one that had been gone for decades. The whole town lit up with joy, but just when everything seemed perfect, a group of young geniuses set their sights on us.